Hi, boys and girls. Today's learning goal says, I can retell events in order. We're going to read this text, the story of Loretta Claiborne, and then we're going to try to figure out the events and put them back in order. Loretta Claiborne is a strong woman who overcame many difficulties. She is an incredible runner who won many gold medals in the Special Olympics World Games. The Special Olympics hold sports competitions for adults and children with intellectual disabilities. It also trains those athletes in all kinds of sports. Loretta grew up in a poor household with her 6 brothers and sisters. She was born partially blind and intellectually disabled. She could not walk or talk until age 4. But she did not let any of these things stop her from going after her goals. She began running at a young age. She fell in love with the sport. Now she has completed over 26 marathons. Claiborne still runs about 5 miles every day. Her advice to people is, be the best you can be and never let anyone doubt you. No one doubts the strength of Loretta Claiborne. So we need to retell the events. What happened in the beginning, middle, and the end. Here are some events. She fell in love with running and now has completed over 26 marathons. She won many gold medals in the Special Olympic World Games. Loretta was born partially blind and intellectually disabled. She could not walk or talk until age 4. I don't know about you boys and girls, but it's kind of hard for me to remember those order of those events because I just read that only one time. So maybe if I go back into the text, it will help me figure out those events and put them in order. So when I'm looking back in my text, I see here it says she is an incredible runner who won many medals in the Special Olympic World Games. I also found the other event, she was born partially blind and intellectually disabled. She could not walk or talk until age 4. Then as I skimmed through the rest of the passage, I found the other event. She has completed 26 marathons. Now that I have my text and I can go back to it, it will help me retell the events in order. The first one, she won many gold medals in the Special Olympic World Games. After going back in the text, I know that was the first thing. The next event I'm supposed to put in order said she fell in love with running and now has completed over 26 marathons. Well, after going back in the text, I found that happened at the end. Loretta was born partially blind and intellectually disabled. She could not walk or talk until age 4. Now, while I might have thought that was the very first thing it said, after going back into the text, I realized that was in the middle of the text. So now I can retell my events in order. Remember your learning goal. I can retell events in order. Good readers go back into the text when they need help retelling. Use your text to help you, boys and girls.